let's get back on the horse. Let's not waste any time. Psy! I love Psy. Horizon Scholar's great too. I already have 4 Psys. This would be an easy rare draft if I didn't have 4 Psys. I like this. I'm down for blue artifacts. We'll go with blue-white artifacts. Aviation Pioneer is good. Bookcase is good. Axe, Manolith. So one of these is going to wheel. We're off to the races, folks. Sky Scanner. Gearsmith Prodigy is probably okay, but we'll wheel. I think we're just going all inside. Let's do Sky Scanner. We never cast that card once last game. Another Sky Scanner, but I like Luminous Bonds or Courser here. We got to be another color at some point. I think we should go for the removal over the Courser. I think blue-white artifacts is a thing because right there's the Aerial Engineer. So let's try to be that guy. All right, so we got the fixing, but I think I like Bookcase or Axe here. I thought the Bookcase did some work for us. Millstone. I like the Bookcase. More Millstones. This card's okay. Another Millstone, Revitalize, kind of garbage. I think I like Dwindle here. Nothing great in the other colors. The white cards aren't very good. Cancel's fine, but we'll be all Psy and Sadly, I don't think this does anything for us. Epicure of Blood is sweet. This is a pretty late gift to Paradise. Wind Mage is totally meh. This is nice. Like, if we draw Chromium, we need this. I don't know. This one's kind of tough. Should probably just take Wind Mage, but Gift of Paradise is tempting. What do you guys think? 2/2 flyer for 3 that sometimes gets pumped. But we're playing mostly enchantments, so it doesn't really. Versus the versatility. I think let's just take this. Hopefully we won't need it. Did I not wait long enough for you guys? Let's take the Manolith. We're all in on artifacts. It's a lot of black. None of it's very good. This is not really a signal that black is open. Gaea's Revenge in M19? No. Well, I hate Knight's Pledge, but I'm sure it kicks our butt most of the time. Inspired Charge, that's not the deck. Actually, this would be sweet with Thopters, huh? I'm not taking another Knight's Pledge. Vampire Neonate. I think the Rocks Oracle's okay here. We have the gift. We have the Manolith. We can pretty much splash for almost anything we want if it's good enough. Prodigy's fine since we got artifacts out the wazoo. Another Knight's Pledge. I don't want to play 2 Knight's Pledge. I don't even want to play 1. Ooh, Meandering River Wheel. That's nice. Now we got all the fixins. God, it should be main decking naturalize. It's pretty. Yo! Oh! We got Manolith, the Gift of Paradise, and we're already kind of playing green. Are we in? Who's in? There's Mega Stand. That's annoying. There's Rex Sage. That's annoying. Spurse. There's not much great in blue-white. I think we got to go for it, right? Easy splash. So I don't know how we need the Gift of Paradise. There's one Mox in standard, not an M19. Okay. The smart choices would be Reclamation Sage or Make a Stand or Gallant Cavalry. Can't not run them. But look at those colors. Like, we need the gift. We can't do it on a single Manolith, even if we're splashing green. This could help people in draft 2. Are you messing with me, Jeff? I mean, I'm sure I need it as well, but I don't need it since it's not that great of a dragon. You take him, probably lose. Let's take him, see what happens, because we could pick up more Manoliths, for example. That's actually pretty fine with us. Could also take the Submerged Bone Yarn. Not taking the Lich. We're not taking the Helion. Poison Tip Archer is sweet. Maybe we should take him over the Manolith and hope the Manolith wheels. Boy, we were just splashing all over the place. I guess we're not. We don't really have to be blue, except for Psy. Just splash Psy off the Manolith and gift, and be more like green-white. This card is a very good card. But the Manolith we probably need more. It's only pack 2, but you don't see that many Manoliths get that far around. Alright, we're Abzon splashing blue. Oh, Green Seeker, hype! Another Manolith, but Green Seeker's pretty good. This card is really freaking good. Shock's okay. Maybe those Manoliths will wheel. They're everywhere. Green Seeker is good. Okay, so let's take out Dwindle and Gearsmith's Prodigy. Even though Wall of Mist is actually pretty good. We're not going to play red. Yeah, but nothing much in the sideboard. We're not splashing bread. Green, white. What do we have for green, white here? Nothing. Wall of Mist for blue. We're not playing the Surge Mare. Mind Rot's not terrible. I just don't know how heavy black I want to be. I'd rather be green, white, splashing blue and black. Because I want to get that Green Seeker online immediately. Rabid Bite. Yeah, that was a good card. When did I take this Rocks Oracle? That wasn't over Rabbit Bite. That was some other time. Johnny's mono white in M19. I guess I'm just not going to play any card I pick in this pack. Actually, Abnormal Endurance is not terrible. Of all the black cards, it's a pretty good one. That's expensive. Trusty Pack Beast seems pretty good with all our artifacts. Cinder Barons is good fixing. Apparatus is okay, but I think we take the boar here. Yeah, Neonate's certainly better in Dominaria. Or was that M19? I don't know. We're going to take the boar here. Neonates are everywhere. We can take an axe. Timber Gorge fixes for Vaevictus. I just don't think we're that black. These white cards are terrible. There's nothing in this pack. Absolutely nothing. Actually, maybe Scholar of Stars. Loxodon Line Breakers playable. Boy, we are searching for playables here. Thornhide Wolves are good. I passed that dual land. Another Pack Beast. Oh, we're not playing Scholar. Root Snare. Dark Dweller Oracle. Oh, that's a cool card. Not for us, though. Novice Knight is okay. Skilled Animator seems pretty good. Angel of Dawn is good. Sky Scanner, Meandering River, Bogar Brute, Titanic Growth. Kind of like Skilled Animator. We're still running a ton of artifacts, right? Now we're Bant splashing black. Or Moist Selesnya splashing black. How many mana lists do we have? One Gift of Paradise and one Green Seeker. I think we gotta go Skilled Animator. I told you, it's Moist Selesnya splashing black. What's our curve look like? 3 drops for days. We gotta be green. Green is the thing I'm most sure of. We actually don't have that much white, though. Like, if you take out the crappy white cards, which are both Revitalize, the Knight's Pledge, the Loxodon Line Breaker, We're basically just splashing for luminous bonds. And we could even take out Pack Beast. In which case then we're more green-blue. But it makes the Angel a lot less appealing. Johnny. I'm taking the animator. Sleep did not win us that game. Second Manolith. Skymarch Bloodletter's not bad. Harpy. Harpy's kind of good if you want to sacrifice like the bookcase and then get it back with Pack Beast. None of those Manoliths wield. We have no removal, right? We have Luminous Bonds. That's it. Poison Tip Archer. Be sweet if we could find that one card, but we can't. Sleep, Bloodletter, or Manolith. We're still looking to get at least 4 more playables in here. Guardian. I guess it's colorless. And an artifact. I can see I've lost Nomad here by not picking that Angel. I've lost his faith in this draft. Don't forget, we have this dragon. We have some good cards. We are just really spread out. I think I want the Manolith. This might wheel. I don't trust Sleep to be good enough. Yeah, the Basilisk has Death Touch. So that's kind of an oldie but goodie. Almost all Basilisks do, I would assume. Bloodletter is... I'm going to take the other Manolith. There's another Guardian. This Gargoyle is also pretty sweet. There's a lot of good artifacts here. There's not many good spells. Titanic Growth actually is not bad. Maybe we need this since we have no... I'm going to go with chat on this pick because I'm pretty lost as far as this deck goes right now. Skyscanner is definitely not wheeling. I assume Gargoyle won't wheel either. Maybe this is just a sweet 3-drop. Doesn't even have flying. Oh, it does gain flying, I see. Well, we got blown out by a red-white. I think it's faster than Dominaria, but it's not breakneck fast. The Skyscanner is just so much value if we have Psy out. Yeah. I don't want to play this Tolarian Scholar. You guys not have any opinion? I just don't know how good this Gargoyle is. Seems great for our deck. But is it better than Skyscanner? Or do we need the removal and a Titanic Growth? Like this shuts down a bunch of 2/1s pretty well for a long time. It can also fly in the air and kill most flyers. Let's try the gargoyle. Maybe I shouldn't have taken a 3-drop there. Woodland Stream is good fixing. Blanchwood Armor. I don't think we're going to play enough green for that. The original basket did not have Death Touch. Well, it destroyed a creature, kind of. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, boy. Maybe the Drake? Our 2-drops are pretty bad. Woodland Stream is pretty good fixing. I just keep thinking these are going to wheel. And I'm going to be able to pick up like 2 of these dual lands at the end, which will really help us. We don't need another axe. Tower's no good. Spurs is okay. Maybe this is just good enough. We're going to play a lot of forests. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 creatures. And a 3-drop slot is pretty full. We can cut the Scholar for the Blanchwood Armor, I guess. Or we could play the Snapping Drake. I think this card's pretty good. Bookcase or Field Creeper? I think we need to take a 2-drop here. So everything else is pretty out. We could take Explosive Apparatus, which actually with 2 Trusty Pack Beasts is pretty sweet. We're definitely taking an artifact here. Well, we're still going to be mostly green because we have the Gift of Paradise and we have 2 manaless, so we don't really need to play many other lands that aren't green. Oh, Elvis Rejuvenator? I guess we gotta take the Rejuvenator. I wish we'd see this apparatus again. No, it's Rejuvenator. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't see it. I did not see it. We're certainly playing Rejuvenator. Maybe we need to take Totally Lost. It's just a 3-drop, man. I mean, how can we take a Wind Mage with this many 3-drops? Mox was in Dominaria. I'm looking at Thornhide Wolves and Totally Lost here. We are ramping pretty hardcore, so Totally Lost isn't as bad. But Thornhide Wolves are just good. 4/5 is just really good in this format, I believe. I'm gonna go for the Wolves. We're going to get rid of the Tolarian Scholar. Red, white. Kind of fixes. It fixes pretty terribly. We don't really want too much white. And we only have one red card. Yeah, Guardian to Wheel would be nice. I don't think there's anything for us here, really. We could get the Gearsmith Prodigy. We already took that out. We already have one. Oh, we could put the Dwindle back in. Dwindle's pretty good, the way our deck's shaping up now. So, maybe we cut Abnormal Endurance. Maybe Gearsmiths are pretty good. Blue-green artifacts, splashing white, black, and red for giant dragons. Because giant dragons rule. These white cards aren't that good. I think it's Gearsmith. Whether or not we play it, I don't know. Disperse, Scholar, Highland Lake, Field Creeper. I think we do Disperse or Field Creeper here. Either way, a 2-drop. Got a lot of ramp. Rejuvenator ramps too. Let's do Disperse. The Meandering River wheeled, as I'd hoped, but so did Titanic Growth. And more wolves. I think one growth is pretty good. I think Scholar of the Stars is not that good. I think if that Guardian wheels, it's next pack, Nomad. We got 2 wolves. I think I'm going to go with the growth here. And I think we missed it. Another pack beast, but I'm not going to play 3 pack beasts. Miscall a rare draft for extended. I don't think this is good for us. Cancel, but there's no playing cancel. Well, we did not get that Gearsmith. We're up 41. I don't think we can do 16 lands, but we do have 2 manaless Gift of Paradise Rejuvenator. Maybe we should do 16 lands, even though we're curving out up high. Look at that mana base. So we certainly don't need red in our mana base. I'm pissed that Explosives didn't wheel. I mean, I think this deck would be fine like this. I think the mana base still needs some work. Oh, we have a Meandering A river, get in there. Nothing else in green really worth playing. Nothing else in white. Scholar Stars is okay. So we could definitely use one less white. Maybe two less white. And one less swamp. Something like this, but we need 16 lands. God, almost 10 forests. Is 3 islands enough? Nine forests is a lot. Like, if you played 2-color, you'd have a 9-8 split. So, Blanchwood Armor still seems good to me. Making a scanner a 5/5 would be pretty sweet. I don't know. I think that's pretty good. So we got 2 planes. Maybe we need 1 more planes. Cut an island and play 1 more planes for these pack beasts. I think I'd like the swamp in there since we have 2 things that could use swamp. It's going to suck to draw that swamp though. We could put an abnormal endurance. It's a pretty good spell and take out Axe or a pack beast. But then I think we're reaching too hard for black. In fact, we probably shouldn't even play that swamp. But with Elvish Rejuvenator, it's nice to have a one of the basics to go fetch. Or look at the top 5 cards. I guess you don't fetch. Still, it hits more often than not. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm close. We're close. I believe in our fixing. I'm going to cut the swamp. The 2 Manalith plus gift should be enough for the 1 poison tip archer. I guess there's Vaevictus too, though. We got 4 blue sources here. That's pretty good. I think we should have 5 blue sources. And cut a forest. How early do we need a white source? The Crusty Pack Beast we actually want late. Luminous Bonds we want when we want it. Do I make everything better by cutting white? We could cut the Pack Beast. I still think if we're playing 2 Manaliths and a Gift of Paradise, we should splash for Luminous Bonds. we cut the Pack Beast, then we cut the Plains, and go Upper Forest. We still have the Meandering River, which I think is fine. And up an island. And then we can play Gearsmith, double Gearsmith, or maybe Scholar of the Stars. I mean, I think we're going to proc Scholar of the Stars. So it reads pay 4 for a 3/2 draw a card. Which the other 4-drops read Boar's pretty good. I mean, our 4-drops are good. Let's try Scholar of the Stars and get rid of a Gearsmith. I mean, we're not losing the dragon, so we clearly still need all the manaliths and gifts. Tolarian Scholar? I don't think we need 3-drops. I mean, our curve looks pretty tight here. I like this a lot. But do you think maybe instead of Gearsmith? Gearsmith will most likely be a 2/2 for 1. Or we could go with a cancel. So from turn 3 on, I don't know. I mean, eventually we'll have a lot of mana available. So maybe we'll be able to hit that cancel. We also don't have a lot of Tolarians, but even with 11 3-drops though, I might be up for playing the cancel over the Gearsmith. Even though it's the same 3-drop problem, but it's a little more removal. And we're already at 6 blue sources, so it's not out of control to play a double blue card. I think we should go like this. How many artifacts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. Man, I wish that pack hadn't had Rejuvenator and 3 artifacts I wanted. I think this is good. When we giant growth the bookcase, 5-color? Are we really 5-color? Let's go. 5-color drafting here at the temple. All for a freaking pack 2, pick 1 dragon. We'd probably actually have a normal, decently normal deck if it wasn't for that dragon. We would have been able to figure out our colors earlier, made some smart choices. I mean, green's the color of life. I'm gonna mull. We don't want that dragon in our opening hand. And I would have rather had 3 lands or at least a 2-drop. You're going for the top deck, Lebo? Maybe this guy will desync. Oh, the newts are on this one. Those are really hard to catch creatures. Can you see it? Let's see. I don't think you can really see it because the newts are right under my face normally. Oh, there it came. I missed it. Those guys are too fast. All right, well, you get so involved in the drafting you forget how the arena games actually play out sometimes. I want to hello him, but I kind of also just want him to lose. I mean, no offense to him, but if we never started the game, I'll take a free win. It's not like we miss out on gameplay by him disconnecting. But I'm surprised there's been no clock already. You'd think he'd be getting clocked by now. Though the clock for looking at your opening hand is pretty long. There he goes. This is weird. This extra line down here. He's going to come in pretty soon. I'd say in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Guess not. Yes. Actually, we don't need it. We don't need it. We were just playing mono dragon. We don't need it. 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need it. He's here. Boy, that took a while. Yeah, right, Jeff? The plan is staring us in the face. And we do have the fixing because we could do like double black on gift and red on Manolith. This is going to so meet like a murder, and it's just going to be the saddest. Oh, I thought this guy was here. I'm going to give him a hello. See if we can get him working. It's like he's intentionally slow rolling us. Because he showed up there for a split second. There he is. Holy moly, let's go. What's he doing? Pass your turn without playing land? I feel a little bad for that guy because he did get that hello out. What the hell? Anyway, we're going to restart the client because that was terrifying. We had a sweet hand, though. I would have liked to see that hand play out. See if we could make it to that dragon, and then what? Then again, we did mull, so I wonder how fast lands are tapping and things are going on. Still a nice win. Okay, that's a sneep. So it looks like we have no problem finding our fixing. Wouldn't mind a 2-drop here, though. I don't think we have that many. Like the axe would be good. No. Just more ramp and fixing. Actually, we could play the gargoyle next turn. I don't know if it's necessary to ramp into the Rocks Oracle. Izarath. He could still attack and get whatever he wants back off of Izarath. Even if we dwindle it. So dwindling's not really the best way to deal with it. I'll certainly love to trade this gargoyle for it if he's up for that. Though I could see him playing like abnormal endurance, which would be a blowout. But I think we have to go for it. Ugh. This just screams abnormal endurance, doesn't it? But what do? Play around abnormal endurance forever? I think we dwindle the Child of Night. And the next turn we play all our ramp cards. Or next turn we play the Rocks Oracle, and the turn after that we play all our ramp cards. If he's got... I think we got to block Israt this turn. If he's got endurance, it's fine. He kills the Gargoyle. We're not going to stop that. Then we try again next turn with Rocks Oracle. See how many abnormal endurance he has. He must have then he must have that graveyard stuff. If he let that die like that. Or just something he really wanted to play. That's a good card. Woo! 6-2 beater. All right, time to find our dragon. Great. Okay. How about a sigh? Bit flooded. Bit flooded. We kept a floody hand, to be fair. That was kind of weird looking. Maybe we should be holding these artifacts for Psy. I don't know. Well, now we have enough fixing for Vaevictus, so maybe we'll hold this Manolith. See if we get Psy. We gotta let this in. Axe plus Rhino is not great. Oh, he's got an axe too, huh? Why didn't he put the axe on the... He's got more bigger plans. Born. Where's our Thornhide Wolves? I don't think we have much choice here. We have 3 forests, so it's a 7/5. Can block most things. Wish we had more creatures up and at him in our... Get out of here, Scorpion. is gonna hurt. If we don't kill Izarath, next turn she just procs it to get back whatever we kill this turn. So, yep. We probably shouldn't have wasted that Blanchwood armor then. If I knew we were just going to block Izarath with the rocks. Well, we got just way too much land and ramp. That's a ton of land. This happens. QC, you're always going to lose one game. We were not always, but you'll probably lose one game too. Screw or flood. Hopefully that'll be the last one we lose. If we had saved that Blanchwood armor, nothing would have happened if we drew a swamp. This hand looks better. Our hand was a bit slow. We had too many 3-drops, and we're kind of doing that again. 16 lands. I don't think we can run 15. That seems like a stretch. This format could just be too fast for us. If this guy goes straight into a stupid Pride Mage, we're in trouble. That was just crazy. We have double Manolith and gets the Paradise. Coming, friendo. I'll trade for you. Oh baby. Pick one, pack one. Let's go. Luminous Bonds doesn't deal with it. Really. Early Dwarven Priest, but it makes that a 2/2, so it makes sense. I'm tempted to just jam Blanchwood armor on side before it's too late. This seems pretty good. I guess we don't get the Thopter, but we get the draw card. Maybe we should have gone with the Sentinel before it's too late for Sai. All right. Well, that's something we want to disperse here. Let's see. What's he going to float? That guy? Trade the Scholar for the Dwarven Priest. He might have Pump. Might have Pump, and then we lose. He does +1/+1 indestructible. What else is there? Poison Tip Archer, eh? Kind of want to disperse that Courser. We need one more land. We'll start chumping away some Thopters. We don't have the pack piece anymore, so we're not getting anything back. Knight of the Tusk. Knight of the Tusk is not terrible for us. Maybe we should save it to draw cards. Take 5, we go to 6. I think that's fine. Could put Dwindle on the Courser, but that doesn't work so well because you could still attack with it and fly something. I think we might Blanchard armor up this Sky Scanner. And then hold up Disperse for the Courser. Otherwise it's Thornhide Wolves. Could Blanchard armor on the Sentinel and make it a 6/6. He can start flying in with the Knight of the Tusk at 3 damage a turn. You have to give me time, Buggy. You can go now, but you're gonna be there. Wow. That seems freaking bold. That seems like a rage attack. I guess I'll lose the Scholar here. And we'll chump the Thopter. I mean, this screams pump spell, right? I'm playing around, make a stand here. Yep. I think we did pretty well there. If he didn't have make a stand, then we jammed that thing up. If he did, whatever. Thornhide Wolves locks the ground down. Ooh, that made that a 5/5, huh? I think I'm going to dwindle the Knight of the Tusk here. Now we're certainly dwindling the Knight of the Tusk. Go to 1. I think that's okay going to 1. We get to kill the Courser and go to 1. I guess if he's got a pump spell, we're dead. Do we do the bookcase or do we hold open Sentinel here? I think we're going to hold open Sentinel. Oh, the bookcase would have gotten us a Thopter, though. Okay, rip. Good thing we never tap Psi. What's going on? What are you looking for? Case, do you need something? What? Order blockers. This is for a 4/5 Thorn Wolf. Trade with the priest here. Oh no, he can only block with one. Do we gain a life? No. How do we want to do this? I think we just start attacking in the air only. This guy still trades with... Guess we want him for blocking that guy. Play the wolves. We could start using the bookcase too, I guess. We don't have to worry about sleep. And keep 3 for a mighty leap. Ooh, Gift of Paradise is pretty good. 3 life is not sad face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This comes into play tapped. I'm down with the keeping 3 up plan. Yeah, it's a little, if he has any kind of flying enchantment, it's pretty bad for us. Got to thin the deck here. So I'd rather attack with like the boar, but then that could sneak through with the boar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could start sending in the boar off the bookcase, but then most of our blockers are down, huh? Atta boy. We could animate the bookcase, but I think we animate the Manolith, right? That's just like a free creature. Oh, it doesn't have flying though, huh? I thought it had flying. Whoops. I should have done the Thopter. Or maybe I should be just attacking with the Gargoyle and holding back both Thopters. Woo, what a good pull. What a good freaking pull. Oh, I forget we have reach with the poison tip archer, so we're not, it's not as scary as all that. I remember when this guy told me to hurry up. Switcheroo. Yeah, feels good. We had a lot to think about there. I was streaming though, so I'm sure that play took longer than it normally would if I wasn't streaming. Hiker Bono. I have no idea what that means. I think this is fine. If we get one land, then we're good. We're really, really good. Motivators, bit scary. Red white, people like their red white. Alright, so we take one here. Rejuvenator matches up pretty well against this nonsense. Having no 2-drops certainly sucks. Ow. Hopefully we'll hit off the Rejuvenator. There's always a possibility we don't. But we have... These Thornhide Wolves might just lock it up. I don't know what kind of removal this guy's playing. I guess he probably has Luminous Bonds, because everyone does, seems to have that. We'll kill the Motivator here if we get the choice. Give me that Newt. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, this is the Newt board. Kill the... Actually, we have Disperse, so... We'll kill the creature. Even though it sucks because you could get it back from the graveyard, though I'm not sure where red-white has any of that. Ow. Hey, there's the Disperse. I don't really want to use it on that, but it's something we could use it on. We could play Manalith into Sentinel. Maybe that's better. Sentinel blocks just as well as Thornhide Wolves. Care less about it dying. Yada, yada, yada. We could disperse in Thornhide Wolves next turn if we need to. You could also just play like Skilled Animator and Dwindle. And animate the Manalith, but then the Manalith is going to be tapped. Skilled Animator, though, on Manalith is not terrible. Puts basically 2 creatures on the board for the price of 1. So this guy could have like Active Treason Thud. Active Treason could be a blowout here. And there's lots of Active Treasons in this game. I think now we're dispersing that token, so we're certainly taking that damage, if that's all he sends in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get that.
Sweet, sweet value.
I assume he's going to swing with at least the 3/3, if not everything. Going to 10 is not terrible. If he swings with everything and we get to kill the Pyromancer, that's even better. We might have Shock here. Still kill the Pyromancer. And then he's pretty much out of gas. Then he's in top deck mode. And we'll hopefully have a 4-5 that he can't deal with. Sure strike, I guess. Mighty leap. All right. It's fine. We'll wait a second on the disperse. You never know. Never know when you might want to throw an extra combat trick around or something. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I guess we have to go to 6 here. Poison tip archer is pretty good, but actually I can't do both. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that instead of the animator. Let's play the archer. Perhaps there was a sequencing error there, because if he did decide to block with the Angel of Dawn, then he would have lost an extra life. Ouch. Ouch. Actually, let's wait. I think we got to keep putting pressure on him, though, right? Maybe not at 3. Maybe not at 3. Because he can attack with this and this. If we only hold 2 blockers back. No, let's put some pressure on him. We lose the poison tip archer here if he attacks. So that was actually kind of scary. Manolith coming. I would block with the Angel of Dawn, yeah. Unless he had some hope of removing that enchantment, which I don't think he did. Boy, 1 artifact would be great now. He could have a shock, so we do have to worry about going down to 2 here. He might forget that poison tip archer has reach. Oh, nope, he's staring right at it. Staring right at it. Let's see what we get. I don't really want him to kill the Manolith. We might actually need it for Vaevictus. Scholar plus Manalith seems like a good block on the Brute. Poison Tip seems like a good block on Rustwing and Sigh. Alright. Trumpet Blast. Trumpet Blast gives +2/+0. You really have no choice here. There's not Overwhelm, right? Or all right, correctly identified as Trumpet Blast. Got him. Woo! Aggro matchups are scary. We can't get any dragons going though, you know? Can't get any dragons going. What's the point of playing 5 colors if you don't get to play the dragon that made you do it? It's getting pretty late. That's going to have to be the last game, folks. Might finish this draft tonight. Might finish it tomorrow. Can't keep a one-lander. Gotta keep this. And I'll keep a forest. Skilled animators look pretty good in this deck. Don't play anything. Eh, it's a 1-1. 1-1 I can handle. I was going to play Manalith, but Gift of Paradise is probably just as good. Manalith can be animated by the skilled animator, but we'll probably play Gargoyle next anyway. So let's just play Gift on a green land here. Okay, we're dragon ready. Let's get the dragon time. Where's our dragon? Where is she hiding? Is it a she? Might be a he. Actually, we can do both, huh? I think we animate this Manalith as fast as possible. We can catch this Wind Mage in a compromising position. If we're lucky. Oh, Thornhide Wolves is pretty good. Here comes the Doom Dissenter. I can feel it. Nope. We're going to play outside. This should be a decent removal check. And we're going to stay back and try to catch him with the Gargoyle. I guess eventually we have to go through this Doom Dissenter, so might as well be now. Yeah, the armor's looking good, but I just kind of want to... I feel like Sai will draw any removal he's got. And then we'll have a better chance to put armor on something. I don't really want to put it on the Sentinel even though it's flying, because you just got to pay 3 every time you want it to attack, and that's a rough tax. Might be great on just like the first Thopter we make. Come on, I know you're in the habit of attacking with the Wind Mage. Luminous Bonds, say. Luminous Bonds, you say? Four, 5. So we get 2 for 1 with Thornhide Wolves. So let's do that. There's really nothing here I would really love to Luminous Bonds. Sure. Sure. I'm going to add double blue here. Well, that is something I want to Luminous Bonds. Holding up, cancel. Holding up, cancel. We got a Luminous Bonds, so I can't really hold up cancel 2 unless I tap Manalith. But maybe that's fine. And then I do think we should just fire up this Blanchwood armor and see what he's working with. He's got a lot of freaking spells, man. He's been tapping out. He may have a bunch of counter spells. Get in a counter war and draft. I think that's a pretty good counter. He's through for 3, but then he takes a bunch. He's got to have more removal. Maybe he's got to disperse on Psy. Pew pew. You can do 5, maybe 6. Do we trade the Manalith for both Skeleton Archers? If we swing with the Gargoyle too, then that's... Well, I guess it's lethal no matter what. So let's swing with the Gargoyle. But then what does he do? He can like do just chump here. Yeah, let's do that. He goes to 1 if he kills the Manalith. And loses both his creatures. I actually ordered that wrong. I should have made sure to kill the flyer first. So he needs to present a flyer or kill the gargoyle. And if we could hit an artifact, we could do some things. We lost our manalith, so we'll probably hit the dragon now and it'll be uncastable. No? We have green, we got double red. We can cast the dragon. That's not gonna do it. GG, opponent. We got there. That was a close one too. They're all close in draft. I love draft. I freaking love draft. I love it. I love it when it's new sets. And I love it when we're winning.